Hi, babe. What we doing now?
We're still prepping for the 4-link back here. We cut this off, the bracket, got the bracket off, they're riveted on. This is a big S bracket. It's heavy. I'm going to reuse it, and I'm going to build the bushings for it, for the trailing arms. Just build them, put a zerd in it so I can grease them. Instead of using a Heim back here, here's a bushing setup. And that is going to go. Oh, that is in the way. But basically right here, just like that, welded in. Going to use this cross member as a brace. Right here, I'll put 2 little pieces, just kind of beef this up a bit. And on the back side will be for the top 4 links off of this and the frame. I'll box this part in right here with the cross member, weld it all together, and then the links. So this will all be really stout. Basically where this is going to go. It's actually going to go right. I can't get it to fit right now because of that little thing. No, not going to fit. Right here. Right here. Boom, boom. Well, this thing's stout. That was a pain to get off. Had to torch them off. These rivets are tapered. So I torched them off clean flush with this, where you can see the crack of the rivet, hit it with the hammer, with the air hammer, and they would not come out because it was actually slightly tapered. These are slightly, or they were squished tapered, they would not come out. I had to torch the inside of them to kind of hollow them out, and then they came out. Like you can see that, I torched that, I hollowed them out, and then they just popped right off. But right here, I got to finish. This is for the upper roll bar. This is a really old setup, really weak. We're going to get rid of all this and weld it from that old roll bar to the frame. I just got to make sure it clears. It'll probably be right in here, same spot. It should clear the trailing arm, maybe by an inch or so when she comes up. That's coming off, and that's going to end up looking like this. There was the same setup. The old setup was a little square, I don't know, 70 wall maybe, really thin. And now we got Dawn pipe 120 wall. I went dual on this one. Yeah, this is strong. And we'll do the same right here. And then the shocks are going to sit right in here. This is really going to be right in between here. This has to get removed, flipped over, and put on the back side. This is the e-brake. That's easy enough. I should do that now. I got to cut a rivet there, and pop that thing off. That's where we're at right now. Hopefully by the end of the day, I have this welded in. These 2 welded in. And I'll start on this, cleaning this up and welding plates in here. I'm going to do a 1/4 inch plate, but this is a 1/4 inch just to match it. 1/4 inch plate, box, and then build the bracket for the upper links. So I'm going to make a box right here that is braced by this brace, this cross member. And this is 3/16, just under a 1/4 inch. And that will be super strong. We're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are.
Alrighty. The brackets welded in. As you can see here, this is all welded in. Over here, came out pretty good. And now he's doing that one over there. That's all welded in. Let's see how that one's doing.
Hi.
Hi. Ah, well, what he's going to be doing, cutting out these brackets. But first, we need air for the puzzle cutter. Should be a moment. So you making the brackets for the trailing arms?
Yep.
Okay.
The bottom is the going axle.
What we got over here?
I'm making the brackets for the trailing arms that go to the axle. You get one the way you want it. They're all going to be the same. And this goes over here. Yeah. You got to get them back here. These go like that. They're going to brace up against that. Another one here, boxed in to a certain point right here. Clear the heim joint and boxed in on the bottom. That's how they're going to go. But they're all the same. Just a lot of work. But it's easy. Ow. Let's wear a helmet. Well, you get one of them the way you want it, and then you make all the rest match. If we use a plasma coat, you got to clean it up. We are putting the brackets on. We got them all made up. I'm welding them in right now. Yep. Oh yeah, I can leave it on. You see.
Yep, got him a new welding helmet.
This Vulcan works really well. I can see my bead better, and when the shade goes away, I can just see so clear. It's a clear view, and this thing works.
Oh, we got this one welded in. See how it came out.
Good. This side right here. Go down.
Oh, just come on, good, babe.
Alright. She is welded. Now we'll just put a plate across the top, plate across the bottom, make sure she clears, and we can still get the heim joint out. That'll be good. That thing ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. Alright.
What are we doing over here, babe?
Making the bushings for the trailing arms. One side's a heim, under the truck is a bushing. So gotta just make a bushing. Right size, put these in them. Finish these up, rubber bushings, And just slide them in there. Put the sleeve in there. Get them all together. Put them up in there. Make a weld to it. That's what I'm making.
Yeah.
So this one's done. There, those two, and doing that one. Just good removing the burrs right now. Still hot. Everything's hot because it's like 105 degrees out here. Welder quit working. Only did like a 30-minute duty cycle on it because of the heat. I got to weld for 30 minutes, let it cool off for 30 minutes. Weld for 30 minutes more, let it cool off again. Woo! Like that. Put it back on the vise and slam it down. Freaking deaky hot.
There you go. Got it.
Well, this will fit up in here. Very stupid hot. Oh. And you see a little gap right here, that's going to go away because that's from the sleeve. So what happens when you crank down on this, you go tight. Go tight on it. And what this will do, will pinch the sleeve so the sleeve doesn't rotate on the bolt and cut through the bolt. So pinch the sleeve. And this bushing rotates on the sleeve. That's why you grease it. And you'll know when it is greased, because they'll go but we'll just live with that noise. That one's done. So, boom.
Right.
Now I gotta take it back. I gotta get them in, get the pipe in here, make marks, and then take this back apart, weld that onto the pipe, and then put it back together. That one's done. And I'm using 190 wall. This piece of pipe is a 190 wall Dom pipe. And that'll fit your sleeves. 190 wall, 2-inch 190 wall. Will fit the Ford OEM bushings, rubber bushings, for the rear leaf springs. All right.
Okay. Alright, so we're starting on the trailers.
Yep.
So we got these bent.
Got a little bend in there. It's going to be a canoe type. So there's going to be straight metal going all the way across. It'll give us about 3 inches at its apex, and that's where the shocks are going to mount. We're just doing this right now. I was going to mount to the bushing up there. Just like that. And making the other one, make them exactly the same. That's it.
Give props to the Harbor Freight bender.
Yeah, it bent the 250 wall.
Mm-hmm.
Bent it nice too. Didn't crinkle it or nothing.
Well, give it a nice clean
Over
bend.
here.
Nice and clean.
Since my knots are broke, I'm doing this way.
Manual.
Watch out, dear.
Okay.
Oh, first I'm going to do measuring tape. Make sure she's 3/4. 3/4 right on that cut. And 3/4 right on that cut. Okay.
Hey, babe. What'd you get done today?
Got a new prerunner. So, the coil over and the bypass will go here. I put plate in here, center here, on the end here, and on the end here. Box this end better. And then I'm going to build off of here, like a tub, right here to here. And then plate it up here, plate it right here, and right here. Just enough room for these things to move. They're going to travel, you know, like that a little bit.
Yeah.
Not going to move a whole lot. Just like this.
Came out really good.
Welder got out because it's 105.
Yeah, that's why
Get
that
in
part
like-
got done.
Getting like 30 minutes out of it. You got to wait 30 minutes, let it cool down. The link in. That was good in the cold. Never shuts down when it's cold, like 70, 75 degrees. Works all day. Colder, yeah. 100-degree weather? Nah.
Nope.
It's hot.
Yep. It came out good.
Really like the new helmet. This is Vulcan. It's a Vulcan helmet.
Yeah.
It's called True View. A Clear View. That it really is. It really is. You can see your weld as you're welding. You can see your puddle. You can see your stick. You can see where you're welding, and it doesn't hurt your eyes. A lot better than this Hobart.
Yeah.
Can't see shit. Might as well hold up a welding glass.
Yeah.
8, 10 welding glass. And all you could kind of see is your puddle, but you can't really see where you're going, so you gotta trace, get like memory, and then start welding, stop, and make sure. And a lot of times I'm not good at that, so I go straight and off to the side that way. And off to the side that way. This is so much easier and better. Yeah, it'll drop better welds.
Yeah.
Dropping the dimes a lot easier. Let's just kick back on, do that and call it a night, and tomorrow we'll build the rest of the tub, box it in. This is 250 wall, 2-inch. It's like 1/4 inch, 2-inch. And this is 3/16, just under a quarter. I was contemplating doing a quarter, but I'm like, I got a 250 under there. I can do it in 3/16, box it all in, it ain't gonna go nowhere. I do have quarter. That quarter is for the truss for the axle. Hopefully it cools down like a weld more than 30 minutes at a time. Let's see if this thing fits on yet. Aha! Let's finish it. Okay, let's get the bad boy done. Boom. We're done for the night. Okay.
Good morning. So right now he is boxing in the porch for the spoilers and the bypass with. Did this yesterday. Now he's just boxing it in. Give it super duper turn. Hey babe, what are we doing right now?
Picking up cigarette butts.
Ah, just a big old mess. These. Help make the canoe. Put that in. See how this come out. There's a lot of cutting. Lots of cutting.
Okay, it is like 115 degrees. It's like 3 o'clock. I'm done. I'm burnt. It's too hot. So I'm stopping where I'm at. I'm not going to get the trailing arms done this week. Get them done next weekend. Right here they are. That's as far as I got. Got these tacked in. And that's the gist of them. Right here. Gotta clean up the shop because I got crap everywhere. I mean, yeah, don't have a door on that, so it just blows all the dirt right in here. And then my dog's going to this trailer to dig and knock dirt everywhere. This is a constant battle, but this is a mess. I gotta clean this shit up. I'll do that next weekend. But there they are. That's what they're gonna look like. Like I said, the pipe is 250 wall, 3/16. Box completely fully welded in. It came out all right. I still got to finish my welder. Kept cutting out because it's 115 degrees, so I'm just like, I'm over it. It'd run like 15 minutes and shut down. Has a sensor in it. But next week it's supposed to be cooler. But here, I'm going to top this off a plate, put another gusset, probably right about here. One more gusset. And then put a plate across top from right here. That way. A little plate on top right here. And a plate across here. And then right here, I'm just going to cut me out Nice little oval to go across to about here, like this. Couple of holes welded in, just to strengthen this up just a little more. And that will be done. Heim goes in on that side. And the pivot bushing goes in there. That is it. And these are the shocks that are going in it. Let's see if I can get this open. 16-inch coilover. Has an adjuster on the back. That makes that sweet. And this is a 16-inch bypass. That's going to go in there. And it has the regular adjustments right there. So triple bypass, triple tube. On the front I got quads. So that is where I'm at. So next weekend I'll get these boxed out, finished up, and get them in that truck. The brackets are already done. Well, no, the back brackets I got to box out. Front ones are done. There's a lot of work. There's still a lot of work left. A whole lot. Hoping to get her done by February. We'll see. This has to get boxed in right here. Box that in. And then underneath it, box that in. This is 1/4 inch. That one's already done. Gusseted. That's a 1/4 inch bracket. Welded completely in. I gotta tighten up some welds. I gotta do a roll bar right from that point there going to here, but I gotta get these trailing arms in and get it completely bumped up to see exactly where she's gonna go, and then also where it lines up with my shocks. My shocks are determining a lot. Still a lot to go, but that's it for now. Later.